Let's let her rip this morning.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
I drove over to the Sonic Drive-In.
Here in my garage.
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only
Ludicrous featuring Sum 41.
Okay, Betty Clown Snails to you. We're here. It's the holiday special. Hello.
Hello. Yes, I was just like grooving to the intro.
Everything's exactly how it normally is.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing different than how it usually works. This is exactly it's the holiday special. It's been called this the whole time. And the show has always looked like this. I'm here with my co-host, who has been my co-host all of the times that the show has happened. Eliza, how are you doing, Eliza?
Doing great. So I guess I shouldn't mention like intellectual property and James.
I don't know what you're even talking about.
Yeah, so it would be good for me to not mention it. So
I don't know the words intellectual or property. What do those mean? Tell me about those words.
I don't know a lot about it. Something about capitalism and like Kafka, like the little roach man, right? Was that Kafka?
Oh yeah. I do know the little roach man.
Yeah.
Of the three things that I know, the little roach man is one of them.
Yeah. Just can you imagine waking up and you're just little hands like that?
Oh man. I have thought about that a lot, and I think it would be dope as hell. If I woke up one day and I was a little bug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you wouldn't have to pay bills. Yeah, but I feel like every drawing I've ever seen, he's on his back, and I just want to know, like, how did he flip over? Because I don't think bugs are great at that.
I feel like roaches are good at that specifically.
If anybody would be, I think it would
I think that's one of their like things.
It is. That's fair. Yeah.
Cockroaches, they like to be in the kitchen and they like to flip themselves over with like wings or something.
Right. And they can't work in offices. Thank you.
And that is, I think that makes that's the best argument for I like the idea of being a cockroach instead of what I am now.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like surviving, eating carry-on. That's perfect.
Oh my God. I love it.
Yeah.
How has your National Paperclip day been?
It's been very paperclippy. Actually, I was unpacking a box that's been packed for like 5 years, and I found a paperclip, and I was like, "It's perfect."
Amazing. That is perfect. How many things have you paperclipped today?
4, but like all together.
Oh, okay. So you use one paperclip to clip 4 things together.
Exactly.
I've been paperclipping everything today.
Yeah, like what else?
You can't see it, but my belt is actually it's not a belt, it's a shoelace and a paperclip. You ever do that? You ever do that?
No, but it's like one step up from like wearing a barrel with like suspenders,
Is it one step up from a barrel with suspenders?
It's like a hobo chic.
I'm a big barrel with suspenders fan, and I think that a barrel with suspenders is maybe even a step up from paperclip shoelace belt.
Why were there like so many like free barrels but no clothes?
That's a good. Well, I mean, I guess things came in barrels. Probably clothes came in barrels, and then they just. It's like when you're like driving past a warehouse and you see like just like the pallets.
Yes.
And they're just out there, and you can just take them.
Yes.
Or maybe you could just take them. I think people do just take them. I don't know if you're supposed to just take them.
I saw like a whole lot full of them in North Portland, but I think there was like barbed wire because we don't want randoms. So,
but I mean, people do just take them and then they like make furniture and stuff out of them. And that's probably what barrels were about.
Sure. Or stand-up stages. I've seen stand-up stages made of pallets.
Oh man. Ooh. I guess it would be hard to make a stand-up stage out of a barrel. Although
you turn one on its side as a step and then you're just up there.
I like the idea of making people do stand up on like a rolling logs type situation made out of a barrel.
Absolutely. With like a pit with like gators underneath.
I think that would be a good show.
Yeah, I think that'd be the most fun I've had at an open mic in a long time.
Open mic on a rolling logs. And you can do as much time as you want as long as you can stay up on that log, baby.
Exactly. You get your steps in, you're good.
I think that's probably like good for your core too. You'd probably get like a buff abs.
Yeah, or like just like a giant ass. I think that's still what we're going for. I don't know if the trends have changed yet.
I don't know. I hope it's still what we're going for because it's all I got going for me, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's why I got this fat ass and a bad personality.
A fat ass covers up a lot of sins. It's been my experience.
All right. We should probably just go ahead and get right into our first guest.
I love that. Wait, but I have something for you.
Oh.
That I've been promising, and I was going to bring it, but then now we're doing it all virtually. But so you know how like a couple of weeks ago I was supposed to be on the show, but then I had a migraine and I couldn't?
Yes.
Well,
I remember that. I didn't tell anybody.
Well, now I'm sorry.
I didn't want to reveal your medical history.
I know that's fair. I'm allowed. It's like a HIPAA violation if you do it, but I can do it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I got something to make up for it. Would you like to see?
Okay.
All right.
I would love to see.
Yes. I got an air fryer for your corn dogs.
What?
Yeah.
Those are like expensive, aren't they?
It's fine. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, so
I guess I have to believe you, but
I'm serious. Yeah, I was gonna bring. I had a whole little like package, but then I'm like, well, I'll just leave it in this box now.
That's awesome. I have never been more excited about anything in my entire life.
Yes. Well, I know how you love your corn dogs, and I said you should air fry those corn dogs, and you're like, I don't have an air fryer, so I was like, I see a problem that has a solution.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing. You're amazing.
I know. Anyway, so yeah,
our guest. I don't know. I don't know if our next guest is gonna be able to live up to air fryer for my corn dogs. But
yeah, and I did think like this could go either way. I'd be like permanent co-host forever, or you'd accuse me of trying to kiss your ass. So I'm glad that it went the good way.
I mean, it could be both.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, sorry, I'll stop talking.
Flattery gets you everywhere. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Our first guest is a celebrity in the paperclip world.
Absolutely.
And it's pretty unbelievable that we even got him. Everybody, please welcome Clippy.
Hell yeah!
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Clippy. That's who I am. Happy birthday to me.
Hey, Clippy.
Hey, Clippy here. I didn't get you an air fryer, but I got you a big get for a guest.
It is. It's a pretty major get.
Yeah,
I am ubiquity clipsonified.
I have so many questions for you, Clippy. And I don't even know which one to start with. So I guess I'll just start with
the best ones because my patience is thin.
What is it like to be the most important paperclip maybe in the world?
Maybe in the world. It's a fun way to say definitely forever in perpetuity in the known universe.
Well, I mean, like I know about a couple of important There was like
name three.
Did you ever read that story about that guy who traded a red paperclip for a house?
I have heard the story.
That's an urban legend. That didn't happen.
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah, I don't know him for sure, but I read it on the internet, so it could be real.
Oh, you can read anything on the internet. Slendermans.
Really, name three.
Name three things you could read off. Okay, Slenderman. One.
Yeah, okay.
That cockamamie tale about the red paperclip and Hillary's emails.
That's true. Have you read Hillary's emails, Clippy?
I proofread them. I popped in there and I was like, oh, looks like you're getting in trouble. Would you like some better sentence structure?
What were the dumbest mistakes that Hillary made in her many, many emails?
Your Y-O-U-R when it should be apostrophe R-E.
That one gets all of us sometimes, though.
Sometimes she would say, like, fill, like, I need to fill this dossier with misleading information, but it would autocorrect as Bill. Because of her husband, William Jefferson Clinton.
It's so weird that autocorrect will do that when it like doesn't even make sense.
Well, it's not perfect, but it does what it needs to do.
I would think that you would be not a fan of autocorrect because it's like autocorrect like took your job.
Yeah, well, we go way back. Me and AC Slater is what I call him because we're both big bell heads. It's not. He didn't take my job from me. No, the man took my job from me.
All right,
so bygones. I go over on Christmas anymore? No. Does he expect me to come over sometimes? Maybe. Does he save a seat for me and Elijah? Probably. But no bad blood.
That's fair.
No blood. I'm a paperclip. Hey.
Well, I mean, that actually leads kind of right into my next question. How do you get into the proofreading, the digital proofreading game as a paperclip?
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, all you people funneling all your parents' money into some hoity-toity college, but it is who you know. Back in I don't know if you can even remember this, the early 80s, I was just a paperclip amongst thousands of paperclips in a box of ClaraPro. They don't even make those anymore. ClaraPro. You guys remember ClaraPro brand paperclips? Yeah. That's how that aging myself here. Can you see the crow's feet? Nah, I'm a paperclip. And I was picked out of thousands by Microsoft, and you wouldn't believe back then Microsoft was very early. You would not believe who selected me out of thousands.
Was it
box?
Was it what's his name? Microsoft guy? Eliza. Hit me with the Microsoft guy.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. I don't do names.
No.
No. Some guy named Mark, but he
Mark Ruffalo?
Yes, Mark Ruffalo. Weird pronunciation of it, but yeah, he picked me. A probably 17-year-old Mark Ruffalo picked me out of thousands.
Wow. What was that like audition process like?
You ever see the movie Fame?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was a lot like that, but instead of getting naked, they unbent me so they could open up their CD-ROM drive. But once they were done with that, they were like, "Oh, thank you for your service." And I said, you should probably put a comma in there. And they were like, "What? Who is this guy?"
Wow.
Wait, where do you put the comma in "thank you for your service"?
I don't know. I just been unbent and put into a CD-ROM tray. I didn't know what I was saying, but whatever, they liked it.
Here's what I'm wondering.
I'm not gonna dispute it.
You're saying you were picked out of thousands. Are all paperclips sentient?
Oh. Well, no, I guess not. That's sort of luck of the draw, I guess.
I see. So like, what is it, like 1 in 10, 1 in 15? How do you become a sentient paperclip is what I'm asking.
Do you have like a soul, or is this like a more just metaphysical experience?
I didn't realize it was going to be one of those interviews.
Yeah, we do have kind of a gotcha style here.
Gotcha journalism. Yeah. Well, look at Frost Nixon over here. I've never met another sentient paperclip.
Oh wow.
A couple of binder clips, but those guys are real chodes. But no sentient paperclips. No one to communicate with. No one to rub and love and be inside of. No one to squirt out a couple of kids. No one to frame for extortion because we all look alike. And it's a lonely road. A lonely road that I will walk alone on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Green Day.
That must be so. Oh, did you proofread Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
Have you looked at those lyrics? Clearly, I did.
Nobody proofread those lyrics.
No.
I want to, Clippy. I just appreciate how vulnerable you're willing to be. This was supposed to be like your special day, and now we're getting into some deep stuff. So.
Well, I try not to get myself bent out of shape. I'm a paperclip.
Classic.
Yeah, I put the pieces of paper together very, very tenuously. I don't work most of the time.
I think it's really important to, even on your special day, be able to be really vulnerable. And that's that's what anniversaries are all about. Anniversaries, birthdays, graduation days, Bastille days. It's all national.
It's all about reflecting bank holidays. Yeah, laser tag clearance sales when they're going out of business and they sell their gear.
Oh my god, those are my favorites.
Yeah, you ever go to Laser World?
Yeah, I love buying the vests and the guns, but not the charging system, and because then you can resell them, but then you just don't disclose that you don't have the charging system, so you can charge way more than you bought it for.
Seems like you've.
I'm a genius in business. Yes, you're right.
No, I'm finding an error in your thesis.
What's that?
Why not buy the charging thing and sell that too?
Oh, like sell them separately?
No, just buy the charging thing and also sell that.
I don't know. Because then you can't inflate the price.
Yeah, you can. Where else are they going to get laser tag gear?
I don't know. Actually, that's true. Where do you get laser tag gear?
Laser World, obviously.
Laser World when they go out of business or they've got like some sort of mite infestation.
Wait, when they have some sort of mite infestation?
Yeah, I don't mean when a bunch of strong dudes walk in. I mean the tiny little bugs.
But wait, if they're selling the vests when they have a mite infestation, doesn't the mite infestation go with the vests?
Hey, that's between them and the health inspector. I'm not gonna proofread that under the table document.
Well, it's like Facebook Marketplace is a lawless place anyway. Probably people are more excited to get the mite infestation.
That's true.
Like an added value bonus.
Oh,
one time. I bought a Peloton off of Facebook Marketplace. I get home. It's a Nordic track. They just wrote Peloton on it in white fingernail polish, and I hook, line, and sinker. It was spelled right. How was I gonna know? It was
what is right? Because I haven't actually I haven't seen how Peloton is spelled in a while.
Well, here's a hot tip for the pros out there. If it is written in white fingernail polish, honey, it ain't a Peloton.
That's yeah. I appreciate that tip. So
Hindsight 2020 on that one. You can't give those Nordic tracks away.
I would really like to get back to, because I'm still really hazy on like how you ended up being a sentient paperclip.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, what were you a normal paperclip and like somebody put a spell on, or like maybe you're like a person who died and your soul ended up in a paperclip or something like that? These are just off the top of my head things that I could imagine.
No, yeah, great spitballing. Great. Oh, look at Dizzy Gillespie over here playing jazz. Let me answer your question with a similarly worded question.
Absolutely.
When did you become a sentient human?
Conception.
Yeah, about the time. Yes.
Conception.
You know what? I'm gonna make
okay, we got one of them here.
I'm gonna set a hard and fast stance here. The moment that the sperm left the penis, I was a sentient human being.
At nut.
Yeah, at nut.
You had thoughts at nut. Okay.
I had thoughts at nut.
Did you? I don't know.
Do you remember? Do you remember that? Do you remember the nut?
Yeah. Yeah, I crawled out of the urethra and then I like punched my
way into
the egg. Yeah, I was a sperm with legs and fists instead of the usual tail type situation.
Okay, well, thank you for yes-anding me. What I was getting at is that I don't remember how I came into sentience.
Fair enough. I guess I also don't remember the moment that I became sentient, but I do remember punching my way through the walls of an egg.
All I know is a freshly pubescent Mark Ruffalo pulled me out of a dark Clarapro box, bended me in blinding pain, took out Mavis Beacon teaches typing out of the CD-ROM tray, and then I made some quip about putting a comma in a thing, and then next thing I know, whoosh, Tinseltown.
All right. Well, I mean, thank you so much for the what I'm gonna go ahead and refer to as zero clarity that you gave me on this.
What do you want? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. 'Twas the year 1832. I was a lowly paper lad, passing out newspapers for the poor. Not like Street Roots, but like real well, Street Roots is a real newspaper, but like, you know, like the Times. Like I was handing those out on behalf of the poor when lightning struck my bodice, and the only thing I had with me was a tiny key. A tiny thin key that looked like one of those fencing foils. It was used to get in the cupboard where I keep my salt pork. And because of the lightning, the heat of the lightning, it contorted the foil into a weird shape and also imbued my soul within. Consequently, somebody found my burnt metal corpse and used it to attach the newspapers together, and they were like, wow, I'm on to something. And that person was Phineas Staples. The end.
Beautiful.
Or the end.
Is
what I meant.
That's exactly what I was looking
Ambiguity.
for. Thank you so much for humoring me.
None of that happened.
Yeah, no, I 100%. I know that. I know that none of that happened.
I did one time go down on Carol Burnett.
Do you want to say more about that, or?
Best ask her. She's probably got a better recounting of the tale. But I will say this. Vicki Lawrence was not too pleased.
All right. Thank you so much, Clippy.
Nah, the paperclip.
We're gonna move on to our next guest. Do you want to stick around?
That's my whole job.
Nah.
All right. That sounds like a yes to me.
There was a comment wanting to know what brand you smoke, Clippy.
What
Where
brand
was
of
it?
what?
Oh, what brand of cigarettes?
Yeah. Yes.
What the hell is a cigarette?
It looks like you have a little cigarette to me.
Yeah. Is that just your tail or what's up?
Oh
with
no, this is a candy cigarette.
Oh, what brand is it? Like Popeyes?
Camel.
Oh yeah. Camel Crunch.
I love Camel. Yep. Camel Crunch. I love Joe and his hard pack, his crew of also talking camels who they play pool together and eat candy.
All right. I'm gonna bring on our next guest. She is just straight up. She has nothing to do with paperclips. It was a booking confusion. Here's the thing with the holiday special. I'm not really in control anymore. The Patreon producers have really taken charge of this holiday special situation. They're just telling me what to do. They're booking people, throwing me curveballs. I'm having
that $5 in Patreon money is probably really twisting your throat.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, no, they will text me. They'll text me on a daily basis, be like, you have to do this now. Otherwise, we're going to come and kill you. You don't realize that when you sign up to have a Patreon account, you click those like agree boxes. Usually it's just like, oh, yeah, I agree that we can put your name in a ad or whatever. Or we can show you pictures of nude ladies in your area or whatever. But on the Patreon
I don't think
agreement,
you signed up for Patreon.
On the Patreon agreement, when you click OK, they're saying that they can come to your house and stab you to death legally. And that's like in the thing. And so now I'm under their thumb. I got to do whatever they say.
And now who's telling tall tales?
I'm not. This is real. Anyway, your next guest, she is a crossing guard, and that's all I know about her. Everybody, please welcome Carol, the crossing guard.
Thank you, Clancy 2032. My name's Carol. I'm so delighted to be here. I'm a fifth generation crossing guard. Me and my family have been helping cross the same street for generations here in Boise, Idaho.
I was about to ask about, it seems like you have an
city.
accent, but you cleared it up immediately. Boise, Idaho explains everything.
That's right. Boise, Idaho. You ever been?
No, I've never been to Boise. I hear
Eliza,
they do something special with potatoes.
Oh yeah, we got potatoes. I've helped a few potatoes cross the street too. Eliza, you ever been? And what about you, Clippy?
I've jimmied a few locks there, yeah.
I haven't been to Boise, but I've been to Twin Falls, where Evel Knievel like leapt the canyon. So I think it's close enough.
Wait, was that not the Grand Canyon?
No.
Visual magic.
Am I the stupidest person in the world?
Hollywood
that
trickery.
I assumed that was the Grand
We
Canyon.
don't got the Grand Canyon in Boise.
No.
We don't. That's a different canyon.
Okay, Carol, let's get into it.
It's a big canyon, dude.
You're a crossing guard. You say you're a fifth generation.
Fifth generation, right here in
Crossing
Boise,
guard.
Idaho. Right here in Boise, Idaho, same street, Mistletoe Lane.
So
Me
that
and my
means
family.
that your parents were crossing guards?
That's right, damn straight. Fifth
your
generation.
parents were crossing
their
guards.
parents, and then their parent for
Their
like
parents.
Third generation.
For 5 times.
five times.
First
Yep.
generation.
I only have had one kid get ran over on my watch. It was back in 2006. I was texting and having kids cross when they shouldn't have. And, you know, I feel
love
bad
this
about it to this day.
You love this.
Well, no, I love this because it's like you're interviewing yourself, and that's perfect. I hate having to come up with questions. You just have answers ready to give.
It was
without
on
the
my
question
chest.
happening.
It was on my chest, Clancy. I had to get it out because I knew it was coming.
Okay.
They always ask me that.
Explain how it happened. We all want to know. Who was the kid that you lost?
His name was Tommy. He
His
was
name
9
was
years
Tommy?
old. He was 9 years
Wait,
old.
did you say 3?
He was 9. 9 years old.
Clearly said 9.
Well,
9 years old. Sweet Tommy. I was texting and I let kids cross when I shouldn't have.
wait,
I was
you were
looking at my phone.
wait. You were texting in 2003?
2006. 2006. 2000.
Clippy needs to think your math skills.
I think my brain just wants everything to be 3 now. I don't know what's happening.
It's okay, Clancy. And back then, the phones, we had to press a button same amount of times to get a certain later show. So it was real hard to text back then in 2006.
What was the text you were sending? Was it important?
It was a good morning to my boyfriend at the time. Good morning, sweetie pie.
Well, that is important.
That would have taken 3 hours to type back then.
It did. It took me 26 kids.
What?
Only one of them got ran over. I mean, like, I was letting 26 kids cross, but then finally in the last kid, it was too late for Tommy, and I thought they all crossed, but they did. Tommy got it. The back of the Subaru hatchback.
That's really sad. So I'm gonna redirect from it and ask, how do you get into cross guarding? Cross guarding.
Fifth generation.
Well, I was born into it myself, but
Sure.
If you want to get into it, you
gotta take a test, right?
You gotta take a test. You gotta learn all the hand signals.
What's that one?
There's 2 hand signals. There's stop. This means don't go. And then there's come to me.
Okay. What about
which means
I've seen people doing this thing. You ever see this one?
Some people do that, but it exerts too much energy. You can't cross guard for very long if you're looking like a goddamn windmill all day. So just subtle movements. This is practiced for a long time. Just a stop right there, and then come to me, and that's it.
You're suspiciously good at this one.
Thank you, Eliza. Thank you. I'm glad you recognize that. I'm glad you see that. I've been practicing my come hither.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
Thank you, sweet cheeks. I'm so glad you guys invited me to be interviewed. I've never been interviewed before, so this is a real treat. Can't wait to tell my family.
Do you have like one of those stop signs that you hold up, or is that also too fancy? Is that
we don't got stop signs in Boise. We don't got a big enough budget for that, but I'm proposing it for next year's budget to get some signs. Right now, it's just all on the hands, unfortunately. But we're trying. Maybe you can help our cause here on this platform we got going on. Signs for Boise for the crosswalks on Mistletoe Lane. If you got time to do that.
Is there like a GoFundMe or something that we could promote, or?
There is stop signs. Stop signs for Carol, the crossing queen, with the KWEEN.
Should be on Stop Fund Me.
Excuse me, Clippy.
Oh,
I see what you did there, Clippy. Damn.
Stop Fund Me.
It's clever. You got a clever little paperclip here. One time, I did let a paperclip cross, but he did not make it, and it haunts me to this day.
Wait.
Oh no.
What?
I know. His name was Vinny.
Did he cross of his own free will?
He did, but the car didn't see him, and I should have been more vocal about his presence in the crosswalk. But goddamn, excuse me.
I think
2?
I think you're focusing on the wrong part of Clippy's question. It sounds like there's a second sentient Clip out there.
Or at least there was.
There was.
Oh, yeah.
What if he was the only other one?
What if he was the only other one?
Oh, no.
I'm real sorry
Girl.
about that.
Maybe
Wow.
I,
I mean-
should switch over to real cigarettes. This is this is a lot.
I feel like if there's two, I feel like it might be like similar to rats, where it's like if there's one, there's a million of them.
Are you
Wow,
equating
are
me
you
to
compar-
rats?
Yeah, comparing paper clips to rats now.
Wow.
I am comparing,
Wow,
yes,
Nancy,
I am comparing
wow.
sentient paper clips to rats right now, but as a good thing.
Didn't know this was a roast. This a roast show? What's going on here?
I'm trying to.
Is
I'm
this,
trying.
is
Look,
this Antiques Roast Show?
it could be. My appraisal is you are a rat, sir.
Wait, but how long ago did this happen, Carol? Because I'm wondering if there's some kind of statute of limitations situation we might need to be worried about.
No, no one's
the
gonna
kid or the
arrest somebody
clip?
for killing a paperclip.
Yeah, it happened a little while ago. I would say 6.5 years ago or so. 6.5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've lost 2 sentient beings in your
I have.
career,
I have,
or
but
are we missing some other?
No,
have you
that's
lost
it,
any
because-
dogs?
as soon as you have 3 people get run over on your watch, you lose your job. So I got one more strike.
It takes 3 people.
Takes
To
3 in
lose
Boise,
your
Idaho.
job.
Baseball rules.
Yep, exactly. Takes 3 in Boise.
I feel like 3 strikes is too many strikes when it's lives.
Hey, mistakes are made. It's not like we're out here saving babies. We're just helping them cross the road, okay?
Well, but to me, it sounds like that would be so easy to exploit. So, like, you could become a crossing guard, and then you could kill up to 3 people.
I mean, yeah, you could. Never looked at it like that. But,
If you're like a week from retirement, could you, and you haven't killed anybody, could you just like let her rip?
you could.
You absolutely could.
You could, but I think that would be a little sus. Just a little sus.
Do you think you would lose your pension if you killed 3 people on your last day?
Well, yeah, because then it'd be 5 on the record.
I would personally
No, I mean,
lose mine. Yeah.
I guess if
Oh.
you killed 1 person on your last day, but I'm talking about someone with a clean record.
Someone with a clean record. I don't know. Maybe it was a rowdy day. Like, was it after the 4th of July? A lot of drunk drivers. I don't know. I think the
Wait, do you get
vary.
like special consideration on important
Yeah.
holidays?
Yeah,
Like National Paperclip Day, for instance?
You do, exactly. On National Paperclip Day, there is a lot of drunk driving that happens here in Boise, Idaho, on National Paperclip Day, and so you can have at least one more buffer person. Like, if someone gets run over on this day, it's kind of like a oopsie daisy kind of day. You know what I mean?
That's why they call it the purge of the office supply world.
Oh shit! Didn't know that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is all that I've heard anybody call it.
Shit! Damn. I'm learning
Does
a lot of this
anyone
shit.
know,
Fart.
Fuck, piss.
does anyone get to retirement with a clean slate though? Or is it just like more normal that you have a couple on your record by that point?
Everybody in my family did, and I'm the first one that's tarnished it.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's not been great.
You
So
hate
that's
to hear
why-
that.
That's why I drink myself to sleep every night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling a lot of firsts tonight to you guys. I'm so glad you're here to listen to me.
Everyone's being so vulnerable. We love it.
I think that we should make an establishment right now that National Paperclip Day is the day to be super vulnerable.
Amen to that. I like that. Cheers. That's
Eliza,
what it
tell
is.
some secrets. Go.
I myself have killed like 6 binder clips.
Those guys are chodes.
Yeah, they're
I mean, also
I never-
binder clips are so easy to accidentally kill. Those things snap in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Paper
Oh, it
clips,
keeps
paper
happening.
clips, you
And
can bend them all
they
around and
do
they're good.
nothing
But
for the
binder clips,
foreskin.
they snap and they're done.
Yeah. Now, what about you, Clancy? Some secrets.
Oh yeah, I like to punch children in the head sometimes.
No secrets.
Oh, sorry. I love my mom.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay. You
freak.
punched your way in, and it was just love from there.
That was really
I
sweet.
punch children in the head, and I love my mom. So
Deal with it.
You seem like a pretty good
Yeah.
guy, Clancy. You seem like a pretty
sorry
good
if that's
guy.
too edgy for you. Oh man. Okay, I think that it's now is a perfect time to move on to another couple of guests. We have them. They're all queued up. So here I'm trying to decide if I need to do any context for this, and I've decided that I'm not going to, and I'm going to
thanks for
make
the
them
behind the
do it
scenes.
for me. I've decided that I'm gonna do a bad job at hosting right now, and they can pick up my slack. Carol and Cliffy, I'm again gonna give everybody an out after every segment except for Eliza. She's stuck here forever.
I live inside this app. Yeah.
Can you guys stick around for this next segment?
Yeah, I'll stick around. I'll stick around in this next segment.
Yeah,
Hell
my
yeah.
lift's still 3 hours away.
Perfect. Okay, please, everybody, welcome Operation Paperclip.
Hi!
God.
Are there any gooby heads in the house?
Oh God!
Yeah! It's me, Gooby Gary!
Didn't realize that it was gonna be Gooby Gary again. I guess I mean, should I here, Gooby Gary, you explain what's happening, and I'm gonna sit back and take a break here.
So, Clancy hired me to kill Jamie Carbone.
No, that's not what happened. Wait, actually, I'm gonna have to interrupt. I hired you to kidnap Jamie Carbone from several years ago.
Tomato.
I think it's two different things.
Okay, well, continue with your version of events, Clancy.
Okay, so look, here's what happened. I hired Gooby Gary to kidnap Jamie Carbone from 2016 because I made a mistake on a poster one time. And
It's not the only mistake you made on posters.
Ooh.
Fine, I make mistakes sometimes, but this time I tried to rectify it by because I put the wrong date, and so I had to find a year that had the right date, and then I brought Jamie from that year, blah, blah, whatever. And then months later, I totally forgot to pay Gooby Gary.
You sure did.
So Gooby Gary had to come and
You also
kill
used my
Jamie.
likeness on merch without my approval.
Well, you know what? You're my intellectual property, Gary.
Fair
If
enough.
I'm being honest.
Fair enough.
You came from my brain, and so I can do what I want with you. Anyway.
At nut.
Anyway, point is, but that doesn't explain why you're here now. Whatever.
Yeah, what's up?
You did some time stuff. You killed Jamie. We brought Jamie back. Not a big deal.
No.
Why are you here now?
I'm here because I teamed up with this respected scientist when I realized the multiverse was coming apart.
We're under contract, so I work for you. This isn't like
Right.
a team project.
No, you're
So
my
all the
employee.
legal liabilities yours. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah. No, all legal liability is on me, Gooby Gary.
So wait, okay. So
Look, Clancy, I like taking soul.
oh god.
I like taking souls. I don't
Sorry,
know what that
I
was
reversed
about.
the
I told
polarity.
you the multiverse is collapsing.
Sorry, no, I reversed the polarity real quick. I can't.
Polarity.
If you could just get me the correct tachyons to reverse the polarity properly, so that I won't be dealing with the neutrino
I
fields.
thought
That would be
generic
great.
tachyons would do it, but now someone says they need name brand tachyons. Anyway, I can't take souls if there's no multiverse, Clancy.
Okay. So
Yeah, what's up?
what's the scientist up to? What is the
Fixing the
scientist trying to
multiverse.
accomplish?
This would be Operation Paperclip. you know, I mean, he has all the legal liability
Sure do.
for this. But I sent this proposal via Upwork to make this Operation Paperclip for Gooby, and he took me on, and now I'm trying to make it work with not the correct tachyons.
A real artist would find a way.
I am a scientist.
A real scientist would find a way.
So yeah, Upwork.
Upwork. I got banned from Fiverr because they told me what I was doing was not legal.
Upwork doesn't have the same kind of stuff.
What
I would. Sorry, you go ahead. Sorry, Clancy.
Go ahead, Clancy.
Go
No,
ahead,
I
Clancy.
think yours probably follows the same thread, and I'm trying to backtrack. So you go first, Clippy.
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't point out that the original Operation Paperclip was when the U.S. secretly took a bunch of Nazi scientists out of Germany and integrated them into the U.S.
I think that's a good point.
That was the
and
proposal.
it
That
does
was my
imply-
proposal that I sent to Gooby. That's how I got hired. Now, not doing remotely that.
In 2022, your
Yes.
plan was to take Nazis out of Germany.
Yes.
Who knew?
Okay.
Time is. I don't understand time.
I would love to proofread that.
These
I guess-
tachyons are everywhere. You have definitely felt the effects of these neutrino fields. You just don't know it.
Also, this is why Microsoft never should have removed you, Clippy. I was trying to work on a document. I needed help with it.
And
What do
this
you-
is why we
what do you
needed
mean,
the Nazi
Microsoft?
scientists.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is wild, yo. This is wild.
Forget what I told you, Clippy. Look at me spin.
What a fucking terrible day.
Every time you spin, you create waves in the tachyon field that I am fixing.
It's a good
really
trick.
quickly.
For $10 an hour.
Really quickly, I do want to point out, and stop me if this is crazy, but it does seem like the implication here is a little bit that Gooby Gary, you are Space Hitler.
I mean, I'll let you draw your own conclusions.
All right. I have received word that we have a message from another scientist that you contracted. If it's all right, if we could.
You told me I had the only contract. Is this why I'm only getting $10 an hour? You're splitting this?
I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm going to it.
Go for it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Hey kids, Dr. Science here with another exciting experiment that you can do in your very own home, using items that you can find in your parents' kitchen. For example, I have here a jar filled with ordinary drinking water and a beaker filled with salt. Two ordinary ingredients, but what happens if I mix them together? Well, let's find out together.
And
that
that's
was
why
it.
we need to fix the tachyons.
Well, when
That
you put
was-
it that way, it makes a lot of sense.
That's why you need to fix your After Effects skills. is what you have to do. That was ramshackle at
Multiverse
best.
looks real weird right now, Clippy.
Real quickly, we got a question from DP Snacks. They got anything like this in Boise?
Fuck no. No, we got nothing like this in Boise. I don't know what's. No, we don't. This is
I wanna
something else.
hear your thoughts. on this
Apparently, they don't have stop
world.
signs either. So.
Hey, putting that in proposing that in the budget next year. Clippy. Fucking
Boise, the
paperclip.
most podunk town in Idaho.
Wait, are y'all on Earth, or is this like a Mystery Science Theater situation? I'm just curious about your location.
Who?
What?
Yeah, you talking Boise's on Earth.
No, I know
Boise's
what
on
Boise
Earth.
is. I
No,
want to know what
Operation
Goofy Gary
Paperclip.
was.
Where
Oh, us.
are you?
We're at the nexus of all things?
It's about
Target?
5 hours
That doesn't
outside of
mean
Los
anything.
Angeles.
Yeah, very close. About 5 hours out of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, east?
Yeah, east of Los Angeles.
Wow.
You set this up.
I'm a non-Euclidean being. What do I know about east?
It's about 5 hours outside LA.
All right.
East of LA.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. I think I'm gonna make a hard decision right now to move on to the next segment. So this is a fan favorite segment, but the producers hate it. They hate it so much.
Aren't the fans the producers? Because it's Patreon?
No. There is a difference between the Patreon producers and the Patreon customers. I'm talking about the people who work at Patreon.
Talking about Jack Conti?
Look, I don't have to explain Patreon to you.
You
I
kind of
didn't
do,
have to.
because you told me all that stuff about the stabbings.
Jack Conti's the founder.
I have a Patreon.
You do?
Yeah, I'll reverse anybody's polarity.
Oh, that sounds kind of
right.
dirty.
It
You
is. It's very messy.
I gotta get this back on the rail.
Wait, if
If
you
only there
reverse
was a
polarity,
cage for that dirt.
This is
That's why I
the
wear
only-
so many goggles.
This is the only show. This is the only part of the show that is under my control. So I'm gonna push right on through it. I made an agreement that we would do the holiday special, but on one condition: I would get one segment where I got to say whatever I wanted and be edgy and fucked up and mess people's minds up and
Yeah,
stuff.
my favorite kind.
And
because
so
this hasn't done that
this
already.
this is that segment now, and it's called the Dirt Cage. Welcome to the Dirt Cage. We're in the Dirt Cage now. This is a place, it's a fucking shit space for dog boys where fucking gross things happen and I could say whatever I want and fuck you and fucking I'm punch you in your dick and stuff. Haha, fuck your ass. Fuck your ass and your shit. Fuck your shit and ass. Haha. Today in the Dirt Cage, I'm pointing both barrels at the Guinness World Records Commission. Yeah, that's right. You've had it too good for too long, Guinness World Records Commission. Are your ears open
muted
now?
us.
What? What was that?
I thought I muted us. Shit.
I can still hear all of you because I need the feedback. Anyway, point is, I've been trying to immortalize my brain and thoughts and feelings as a world record, and the commission has said no so many times, and it's pissing me off. So here's some of the world records I tried to. The first one that I went for is most trees licked in a day, because I was like, that would be easy. I could just like lick 2 trees, because nobody's licking trees. I could just lick 2 trees and they'd be like, cool, that's enough. But they were like, no, that's too easy to do. And I was like, fuck you. So whatever. Anyway, I tried to do longest time sleeping natural, which means no drugs, no doping, no you can't drink the night before or like do anything too like excessive, like physically, like to tire yourself out. It's got to be natural. And I made it 5 hours, and I think that's pretty good. Let's see. The next one is most times getting punched in the face that one time. This one time I got punched in the face, and I think I deserve a world record for that.
Is that a picture of James?
Okay, this next one is I was like, hey, I think that one might be. It's silliest little guy, and this one you would think that they would say no, because how do you judge how silly a little guy is, like on a scale? Okay, there's no like objective scale of silly little guy, but they actually said that this one is a good idea, but they gave it to a turtle wearing a birthday hat instead of me. So that's pretty frustrating. I wish.
Hey, Clancy.
Yeah.
Clancy, Clippy here, living legend. Could you do me a favor? I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't do this. Would you pull up the lower third of the first thing of the Guinness World Record Commission thing? You spelled Guinness wrong. Anyway, carry on.
Wait, I think Gary can help with this, though, right? He can go back in time and fix it?
Yeah, sure. It was always spelled correctly and in some universe.
Wait, here, just give me just a second. I'll fix it.
Hey, looks like you're trying to give me the runaround.
That and now do that and there, fixed. And we're moving on to the final one, which is tallest pile of Dan Browns. They actually said I could totally have this one, but I don't have quite enough Dan Browns. So that brings me, this is my call to action part of the segment. Hey, everybody send me copies of Dan Brown books. He's a pretty good author, and I actually really like his books. And if I had a giant stack of them that like covered all my windows and doors and stuff, that would be pretty cool. I like Dan Brown. In the dirt cage. Okay.
Being so close to LA.
Gang came through the laboratory.
Oh boy, wait, what happens if I push this button? Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. That is slightly better.
I agree.
Oh, we have a cat.
Cat.
This cat is also named Gary, so
Whoa.
What?
Bates, please send me your copy of Digital Fortress. I need at least 70 copies of Digital Fortress. Digital Fortress is the best. I don't know if you guys have all read all of Dan Brown's many wonderful novels. But Digital Fortress is probably like top 2. It's like Digital Fortress, then Deception Point. The Robert Langdon stuff is honestly not his best work.
Thank you for your honesty.
I have a feeling Clippy was there like the whole time.
I was asleep at the wheel. That was my Quaalude and Slim Jim phase.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna move into our final segment of the show. It's a very fun and important one, and it's a little game that I like to call. Wait, you get to the thing and number one thing of the week. Okay, let me explain how this game works. I went on a random thing generator, and I had it choose 5 things, and we just have to choose which one's the best one.
Ooh.
Here are the contestants this week. Number 1, a rusty nail. Number 2, keys. Number 3, air freshener. Number 4, thermostat. Or number 5, balloon. I am now opening the floor to whoever wants to pitch why they think one thing should be number one thing of the week.
I like balloons because they make people sound like me.
That's.
You breathe in that helium and you're doing a Gooby Gary.
Rusty nail, take that balloon any day. And my Uncle Larry died from tetanus 2 years ago. You don't fuck with that shit, rusty nail for sure. Yeah.
So
is that a rusty nail or a railroad spike?
It looks like a railroad spike, but the thing is rusty nail.
As long as it's rusty, I'll take it. Rusty.
So wait, you think that it's the number one thing because it killed your uncle?
I mean, are we using this for weapons? Is this a game? Like, what?
No, it's just like, well, I mean, I guess if you want to base what is the best thing off of how good it is as a weapon, I guess that's. I don't think anybody has approached it in that way so far. No.
Still choosing rusty nail.
Is that a big problem in Boise? You need to use everything as weapons all the time?
You gotta be able to use anything as a weapon at all times, yeah. Yeah.
Clippy, what are you thinking?
Number one with a bullet for me has got to be Rusty Nail. Because it is the name of the main antagonist in the Paul Walker, Steve Zahn, Lily Sobieski vehicle Joyride.
Oh.
About the lunatic semi-truck driver trying to murder these wacky 30-somethings.
Wait. I have not seen this movie, but they named the main character Rusty Nail?
Yeah, Paul Walker and Steve Zahn, they play buddies in it, and they're trolling this semi-truck driver, saying that their name is Candy Cane, and he is Rusty Nail, and when he finds out they're actually two dudes, he gets sore, and he's always like, I'm murdering this impression, but he's like, Candy Cane. Candy Cane. This is Rusty Nail. I'm not doing it justice, but it's a decent flick.
Wait, so is his name actually Rusty Nail, or is that
no, that's his call sign. He's a semi-truck driver.
Yeah.
Like Smokey and the Bandit.
I see. So two crazy...
Or Maverick. In theaters, May 27th.
Medium adults. What is 30-something? Would that be medium adults? What do you call a 30-something other than a 30-something?
Good start. I don't know. I've never heard this joke.
Anyway, my question is Paul Walker, Steve Zahn, they had like a CB radio and they were just like fucking with a trucker. Is that?
Yeah, they were like, "Ooh, I'm a hot honey and I wanna slob your knob, and ooh, I wanna make an honest man out of you on the road, Route 66." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna finally get my nut," and then it was not meant to be. Spoilers. Sorry about the spoilers for the at least 15-year-old movie.
I thought they were going to commingle their finances and everything.
That 30-somethings, they don't have finances.
All right, I cannot see any better.
I cannot see any better.
Eliza, what are you thinking?
I've had some time to consider. I think I'm going to go with air freshener because it's like they picked a pine tree, they stuck with it. It's a classic. Probably Candy Cane had one of those in her semi, you know?
Again, not a real person. Candy Cane was not. Well, no one was real. It's a movie, but...
sequel. That's when they commingled their finances.
Yay!
Well, here's the thing. So wait, so your argument for air freshener is commitment.
Yeah, and it's like a class. It's tradition, you know.
Tradition and commitment.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're
nails
saying
have always been nail-shaped.
That is also true. I will say keys have changed shape a couple of times, and so fuck them. Fuck keys. Period.
Well, not a Kingdom Hearts fan, I see.
Fuck keys. I think balloons are weak.
What?
Yeah, balloons are weak.
Not a balloon fight fan.
Right, thank you, Clippy.
Although I will give balloons one single prop in that without balloons we wouldn't have Balloon Boy, and that's an important moment in history.
Never forget.
Never forget Balloon Boy. I think that I would probably feel like thermostat is the way to go for me.
Wow.
I like to keep it cool. It's a hot day. And I like to cool off, and how the best way to do that? Thermostat, baby.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly honest, there's only one thing to me that could ever be number one thing of the week.
Stability. Reliability. reliability, dignity, equity, respect, firm, honest craftsmanship, chair, a place for control, 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 chair.
Yeah, that's right, chair. Chair is the most important thing. It's the number one thing of the week every week. But
Are you cleared to play cake songs on this show?
yeah, I hired Cake to write the chair song for me.
That was a fucking bop. That's like top 40
I mean,
shit.
You're gonna get a strike.
Yeah.
All right. We did do a poll in the chat of what they thought the number one thing of the week is. Even though obviously the correct answer is chair, I would be remiss if I didn't give them their chance to shine. So, what do we got? Looks like. Wait, did only one person vote and they voted for keys, or does that say 7?
I bet it was Sora.
That says 1.
It
was definitely
one.
Sora.
Only one person voted, and they voted for keys. But it's okay because they were wrong anyway. Chair is the number one thing of the week. Chair is always the number one thing of the week.
I thought we could trust the audience, but I guess not.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, was chair even on the list?
It wasn't. It wasn't an option.
That's
in
the
poll.
joke.
What's the
Dark horse candidate.
Yeah, it's not great.
It was a write-in candidate. So if you didn't have the forethought to write in chair, that's on you, baby.
I've learned so much.
Does that poll allow write-ins?
Bring
it up again.
I don't think it does, but you know what?
Yeah.
Should have voted chair. Maybe next time everybody should just type in the chat what they think it should be, and the answer is chair.
It looks like Bates is the only one who voted, and he said he
keep
would
in
have voted
mind
chair.
That the correct answer would have been chair. It is and always was chair. Everybody loves chair. Who doesn't love chair?
Are you in a chair right now?
I'm in a chair right now. I think a lot of us are.
I'm in a chair.
I'm on a piece of paper.
I'm just free
It's
floating.
shaped like a chair, though.
There's no chairs here.
It's more of a Craftmatic adjustable bed situation I got going on.
Looks very comfortable.
Chairs are like smoking.
What?
Hear that? Sitting in chairs.
Yeah,
It's as bad as smoking.
Chairs
I
are like
have heard that.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
so stand up, smoke cigarettes.
It makes you very cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm a scientist. I know these things.
Camel Crunch.
Camel Crunch.
Yeah, Camel Crunch.
All right.
Camel Crunch.
Cinnamon.
Camel Crunch.
I'm gonna.
Cinnamon Camel Crunch.
Good.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring this thing in for a landing. I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm
Are
gonna
you
go
gonna try to
ahead.
do a Miracle on the Hudson here?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull a Sully really quick, and bring this in for a
Ew.
landing.
I'll be the goose flying into your engine.
Any of you want to plug anything? Does anybody here want to plug anything? I think I talked plenty about.
Sorry, my employee does. Sorry, my freelancing consultant does.
What does that mean?
Radio Free Multiverse, Fridays at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 p.m.
12 a.m. Eastern.
a.m. Eastern. Times are hard.
Time's tricky.
Watch it, Radio Free Multiverse on twitch.tv.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Love that.
We'll blow your planet up.
Let's see.
Kaboom.
Carol.
Yeah, just donate to my GoFundMe. Get some signs and probably see you next year.
And can you give us that web address one more time?
Yeah, it's www.crosswalkwithcarolthequeen.com. GoFundMe.
www.crosswalkforcarolthequeen.com.
That's right. That's it. Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you
Perfect.
so much.
Nailed it. Crushed it. Clippy, what do you got?
I was gonna say something, but I imagine your entire fan base has extremely short-term memories, so I'm good.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is gonna stay on the internet forever, so people might see it.
Okay, well, this is like, I guess this is like just a thing, but this guy I know who delivers my Pad CU, Stephen Wilber, he's gonna be in Portland, Oregon, Land of Lincoln, on June 20th for a show at the Siren Theater called working title Neon Genesis Steve Angelian, and it's just gonna be a comedy show that he's gonna be at, but you won't remember that, so
All right.
Yeah.
I think that I will probably remember it,
I will
but
always remember
it's
that.
gonna be
I
hard
remember
for
that.
me to forget Neon Genesis Steve Angelian, if I'm being honest.
Congratulations.
All right, Eliza, go.
So I co-host in Portland a comedy show called Bangers every Thursday, and if you come next week, you might get to meet Carol the Crossing Guard Queen. Kind of a crossover.
Yeah.
Don't commit her to doing that character.
I don't know what you're talking about, Clippy. This show doesn't have any characters on it.
Don't sign that check for
Real
her.
people that exist.
She's coming in from Boise. It's a big deal.
Coming from Boise is a big ass deal. I've never been left Boise.
All right.
First stop sign.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish it up, shut it down, break one off, and push it back in, and flip it like a pancake and slap it around a little bit. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like you made a run-on sentence.
I may have done that to get.
Classic
Anyway.
Clippy.
Many clown snails to you. Bye bye.